I got Linton Garner, Earl Garner's brother, like I said before. He showed me a lot. And then I learned a lot from David Burns. Dave Burns, who was the trumpet player. I never will forget, because I've told this story a lot. One day Linton looked at me and he said, Moody, play your scales for me. I said, okay. Da, 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 da. I looked at him, he looked at me, he said, is that it? I said, yeah. He said, my boy, you're in for a rude awakening, you know. So anyway, like, little by little, like, you know, like, I started getting books, you know, looking at them and trying to find out how to do certain things, because I didn't, you know, when you don't know and you don't know you don't know,
yes.
You don't know what to ask for, you know what I mean? So that's what that was. So what I did was, little by little, like being in Dizzy's band, I saw things and like they didn't have the Jamie Aebersold books like they do now, you know. But I've got every one that he's ever done almost, like I've got in my office there. And I never will forget, because I looked at Dizzy one time and I said, Diz, I wish I would have studied music. And Diz looked at me and said, Moody, you ain't dead. Isn't that the, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do. Who were some of the musical heroes of your youth?
Well, the first one was Jimmy Dorsey. Mm-hmm. Jimmy Dorsey, and then Charlie Barnett.
Will you tell everyone what instruments they played?
Oh, yeah. Jimmy Dorsey played alto saxophone and clarinet, and Charlie Barnett played tenor and soprano and alto, and then of course Coleman Hawkins, Ben Webster. As a matter of fact, anyone that had a saxophone and that I heard, that was it for me.
That was it.
At that time. And then finally I heard Lester Young. Now Lester Young, like, he didn't play the changes like Hawk did, but I just liked his sound, you know. I just liked that. And then after that I heard Rudy Williams. Then I heard Charlie Parker and Diz. I said, that's it, man. You know?
Yes.
And that was it, boy. So, like, I wanted to, you know, see what that was.
So you would go to the clubs or listen to the music, listen to, I guess, records at that time, and just study the way that all of these saxophonists played?
Yeah.
Yes. Were there any other instruments that intrigued you as well as the saxophone?
Well, no,
or
because
I should say.
I just like the saxophone and all like that. Like I can play the chords to a tune on the piano, you know, to help myself to see what it is now, you know, because Diz looked at me and says, Moody, he said, here's where everything is. He's pointing at the keyboard. Yes. He said everything is there: trombone, trumpet, xylophone, piccolo, everything.